Crying emojis in the chat, pimps. Crying emojis in the chat. Oh my lord, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And I wanted to give my reaction to Phil having his second meltdown, that's right, after the Kino Casino return stream, where they featured a 1 hour full-length movie of the life of DSP, and it was great. It's called The Dented Zone. It's out on the Kino Casino clip channel. If you haven't seen it yet, it's worth watching. It's a good hour. It's action-packed. It deserves an Emmy, an Oscar, what have you. Spoiler alert, Warski was phenomenal. Round of applause for Warski in his acting debut. So, of course, that has triggered Phil to respond twice. So I posted the clip on my show, but I did want to react to it. So let's hear Phil cope and seethe over the Kino Casino Halloween special, The Dented Zone.
People today have been trying to talk about it. All right, I already addressed this on Friday night, but a lot of people don't know I did. So on Friday night, on the Daily Wrap, I said about a 3-minute piece about Kino Casino. All right, so here's the deal. That hasn't changed. Okay, because here's the truth about Kino Casino. They are farmers of drama and lolcow content on the internet. What they do is they make content about someone in the hopes that that person will then respond to what they have done. They will directly say things about what they said or did, and that allows them to have a counterpoint. It allows them to respond back. And it's this endless cycle of content that they farm. That's exactly what they do. And to be quite frank, they're very good at it. In fact, there's a rumor right now that this guy iDubbbz apparently is going to actually unretire and do a content cop episode on Kino Casino because Kino Casino have been covering him in a negative way over the last several months. And
okay, I want to react to a couple things. So first of all, Phil, you just went on and said that Kino Casino is drama farmers, right? And what they do is they put out videos, shows regarding a person in hopes that it elicits a reaction, right? And what you're trying to make it seem is like you're too intelligent for that, right? But if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is your second response to this, Phil. So technically you gave them content for them to farm. So now, not only do they have this 10-minute clip of you ranting and raving about Kino Casino, they also have your daily rap video from Friday night where you spend a good 5 minutes ranting and raving. And of course, this won't be the last time that Phil will seethe about this, just like it's not the last time you'll hear him complaining about Stuttering Craig and the Side Scrollers podcast. That was 2 years ago, and Phil still brings it up almost every other week. He has a segment where he rages about Craig and Adam, right? So you really think he's not going to continue talking about this, especially after, spoiler alert if no one's seen this, where they essentially destroyed you, Phil, where you were watching the movie and you thought it was actually a document. You thought it was a real life documentary featuring Phil because it was so accurate, on point. They destroyed you. They humiliated you. They humiliated Cat. I mean, it's so much so, Phil, that you don't even respond to what they did about your wife. I thought your wife was so important to you. I thought you don't tolerate people insulting Cat and so on. What happened now? What happened now? Why won't you react to it now, Phil? Of course he has to cope and seethe, and he has to call these Kino Casinos, content or drama farmers and all of this nonsense, and beat around the bush and talk about how successful he is. Right, you were so successful you didn't even hit your goal last night. So yeah, I mean, he's so unaware. He's so he's just not aware. And I'm pretty sure that someone will bait him again today and tomorrow and the next day regarding the Kino Casino movie, and he can't help himself. He'll take the bait, he'll seethe and cope and be upset and just provide more content for Kino Casino and all of the detractors out there. I mean, this whole weekend, everyone reacted to the movie, and it was glorious and it was great. And I know that's why he's sitting here coping and seething, and that's why he couldn't just shut up. He did the Daily Rap video. He brought it up. He talked about it in the Daily Rap. He said, "This is the last time I'm gonna address it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore." And literally the day after he came back from his day off, where he claimed to have a great day, he's here talking about it. He's addressing it, and then being a punk bitch about it, waiting for the last 10 minutes of his podcast to address it, because of course he wasn't going to take any comments. He wasn't going to take any questions or anything about it, like the little punk bitch Phil is. So let's keep going.
People are basically on the internet saying, what a mistake, because that's exactly what they want. They want this guy to fall into their clutches so that they have an endless farm of content to work from, and they will make thousands of dollars on it. Do you understand? So here's the truth. I have not actively thought about Kino Casino in a very long time because I don't care about them. The only time that I think about them is when you guys are bringing them up, and then I'll respond. You know, I'm not going to pretend like they don't exist or anything like that. But if you guys bring them up, I'll respond to what you're saying, and then we move right on. There haven't been any elongated, nasty segments about them. I haven't really cared about anything. I'm well aware that they've talked negatively about me tons of times in the last 7 months since I last worked with them. For the record, it's been 7 months. I want you all to understand this. 7 months since I worked with them. And I split off contact and said, I'm done with you. It wasn't them that made the decision. It was me. I actively said, this is what's best for me and my audience, right? And that was the end of it. They were so upset that I was taking control of the situation and actually standing up for myself and all that. They couldn't take it, right? They were so upset. So 7 months, they've been talking about me. They've been doing all this. And then apparently, from what I'm to understand, they did a big special about me on Friday night. I've not seen it. I'll be honest, I saw a couple screenshots of it. That's about it. It's only been screenshots on social media and people saying stuff about it. I have not watched it for myself. I'm not going to watch it for myself. I have no interest in it. I don't care about these guys, all right? What they want me to do is watch it, respond to it, and give them content. No. You get...
Again, Phil, you're doing exactly what they wanted them to do. Now, again, like I mentioned earlier, they have 2 clips of you coping and seething over this documentary. And let's put this nonsense to bed. Yes, he did watch it, because he literally turned his stream on 2 minutes after the movie was over. So the movie kicked off around 8:50 or 8:45. Actually, I think it was about 8:45. No, it was roughly about 8:50 that the movie kicked on, and didn't finish till roughly about 10:05, 10:10, and literally within a minute or two, Phil then turned on, and his face looked so depressed and sad. You know, he was there watching it just like everyone else. There were roughly over 9,000 people watching the movie, and Phil was one of them. Don't cope. Phil was one of them, and all of the people in his chat right here in this video watched it as well. So come on, Phil, you don't need to lie. And then you could tell he's lying when he says, "He goes, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest." Yeah, anytime Phil says he's gonna be honest, he's lying. He's lying. Okay, he's simply lying. He watched it, and then of course he has to clean it up and be like, "Oh well, I saw a couple clips here and there." Sure, Phil. I'm pretty sure you downloaded the movie and probably put it on. Replay over and over again, and you've been watching it for the last 48 hours. So don't cope and seethe here, Phil. And then he's also going to talk about iDubbbz, like, oh, iDubbbz and me and iDubbbz are going to join forth. iDubbbz isn't going to do shit. He's a cuck. He's a cuck man that's on heavy medication and probably doesn't even know what day of the week it is. So iDubbbz is not going to be your savior, Phil, okay? And the funny thing is, even if he does something like that, Phil loves to talk about how I don't delve in the drama anymore. I'm not into the drama. He'll be the first one to react to it. He'll watch the iDubbbz content cop and react to it and talk about it and act like it was some groundbreaking video that fell to the casino. Yeah, okay, whatever you say, Phil. Whatever you say. But of course, he wants to sit here and claim he's not involved in the drama, and he won't allow Kino to farm him anymore. Okay, Phil. Did you think about that when you made this 10-minute rant? Did you think about that? Did you not think that I was gonna clip this, post it, and maybe send it to Kino Casino so that they would react to it probably tonight? Get a grip, Phil. Good God. And by the way, we are gonna be doing a podcast today at 10:30. And we're gonna watch the whole movie and react to it, folks. It's gonna be a fun time. So stop by today at 10:30.
Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zero. You deserve nothing, you get nothing. Get it? I'm not going to content farm for you because I don't need to. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm successful. I'm doing good. As I was doing this talk, I just received 20 gifted memberships.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't need to do anything for you, nor do I have to engage with you. I have no interest in you. All right, and the funny part is, from the 2 thumbnails that I saw, 2 thumbnails, that's all I saw. Screenshots, I should call them, actually. The 2 screenshots that I saw, distinctly, I'm looking at it like, oh my God, I could say this and I could say that, and that would be funny, and that would really, people would say, oh, you got him. But wait a minute. That's exactly what they want. That's why they did it. 7 months later, after the fact, they're still obsessing on me. Why? Because I'm the one guy who got them. I was smarter than them. I played them. I beat them. I robbed the casino. They can't fucking take it. They are coping and seething for 7 straight months, and now they think this is it. You got nothing. It doesn't affect me. I have 0 effect from anything you say or do about me ever. Don't you understand that DSP is bulletproof and always will be? Because I've been here before you, and goddamn it, I'll be here long after you're gone. I am eternal when it comes to this content creation. I'll do it for as long as I want, as well as I want, and I'll stop doing it the day when I'm tired of it. I'm in control of myself and my destiny, and nobody else. Doesn't matter what you say and do. Doesn't matter how many nasty documentaries you make about me, how many hour-long obsessive videos you make about me, how many slanderous things you say about me. None of it matters. I'll still be here every day making my own content, having a good life. You'll still be that person that wishes you were me. Yes, folks, I'll say it one more time. All these people who constantly say shit about me, do you want to know why? Because they all wish they were me. They all wish they were sitting right here in this chair, looking like this, acting like this, having a good living like this, not having to analyze lolcow content all day long because it ain't fun, it's shit. It's like, oh, I can make a good living, but I'm swimming with the pigs and shit to do it. And I don't have to do that. So I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to watch it, respond to it. I don't know anything about it. I don't care. Have fun. All
right, I want to stop here because Phil actually used those words, and he said people are jealous of him. Okay, fine. If you want to say people are jealous of you, fine, whatever, Phil. But he actually had the nerve and the gall to say people wished they were him. They were jealous they weren't him. They didn't look like it. Phil, I'm sorry, brother, and I say this with 100%. With 100% record of heterosexuality to my name, right? You, sir, are one of the ugliest individuals I have ever witnessed, ever. You were disproportionate all over, right? You got a big head. Your hairline is fucked up. Your eyes are out of whack. You got way too much space between your eyeballs, okay? Your crooked ass mouth, your gingivitis encrusted teeth. You are an ugly individual, brother. You can't even maintain facial hair. I mean, you sir, are just, and again, I'm not saying this to be mean, Phil. I'm telling you, I'm saying this as a reality check on your part. You, sir, are ugly. You are not a handsome person by any, I mean, dude, and typically you could see someone and maybe point one aspect of them that's attractive or nice, you know. Even ugly people might have a nice smile or pretty eyes. Phil, you have nothing. You literally have nothing. You're overweight. You probably have diabetes. You got gout. Your scale is your scaly ass skin is disgusting. You bathe once a week. You don't go out. You're a sheltered hermit. You know, you probably have agoraphobia. You have to spray your body with cologne to combat the funk in your office. And those aren't my words. Those are Phil's own words, okay? He has to wear, you know, cheap-ass cool water cologne that costs $15 at Walgreens to combat the stank that's in that fucking room. So, okay, Phil, you want to sit here and cope and tell us that everyone wants to be you and they're jealous of you and they want to look like you? Come on, brother. Please stop. And again, I don't know about you, but my whole life, I've wanted to be an e-beggar. Yeah, that's a life goal that Doody always wanted. I mean, I remember being 3 years old before the internet was even a thing, and telling my parents and my teachers that I wanted to be an e-beggar. Yeah, Phil, okay, keep coping and seething there, brother. You know, because all you're doing again is just making yourself look ridiculous. I mean, and the people in your chat were calling you delusional, insane. They were laughing at you and mocking you, brother. You know what, Phil? Here's some advice, and I always have to give Phil this advice, Phil. You know how you react to something like that, Phil? You don't react to it. You don't mention it. You don't bring it up. Or if you do bring it up, watch the movie. Watch it. Why not do a watch party? Watch the content, laugh it off, and just said, "Oh, that was funny. Good job," or whatever. And maybe, just maybe, people would give you a smidgen of respect and say, "Well, you know, at least he didn't cope, seethe, and cry about it. He watched it, he laughed, and he moved on." And trust me, Phil, that's how you negate negativity. When people throw shit at you, brother, and they talk about you and they laugh at you and they mock you incessantly online, you know what the best way to handle it? Ignore it. You ignore it, because what people do when they do that is they're just looking for a response. And then they take your response and just add to it, Phil. So you were partly right at the beginning of this rant, but yet, again, do I have to mention this is the second time you've addressed this? And this won't be the last time, Phil. You said that the first time you addressed it, that would be your last response. And here we are literally 24 hours later, and you're still ranting and raving and seething over this. A 10-minute video, excuse me, an 11-minute video of you coping and seething, but yet it has no impact on you, bro. And then you want to throw out the king snake? Yeah, that's right, Phil. The king snake from 7 months ago, where Phil tried to claim this was some elaborate 2-year plot, where he made himself look like an utter complete idiot. He lied about his wife. He lied about his parents. He claimed his parents are dying. He claimed his wife has cancer. He's essentially Boogie 2988, but even worse than Boogie. And tried to claim that, yes, I made myself and my family and my wife, my ex-wife, Freddie Martin, I made her look like a complete fool and an idiot, but that was my master plan so that I can make a little extra money and you know, redesign my background to look like a white panel van with free candy. Good job there, Phil. All right, I'm gonna stop it because I already went almost 17 minutes into this rant. If you want to watch it, I'll attach the clip to this video. But yeah, it's him coping and seething, and just it's great. It's great, and I can't wait for Kino to react to this, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna react to both clips tonight, and they're gonna make him cope and seethe even more. And it's just glorious. It just, the wheel continues. The wheel of shit, that's the DSP vortex, continues and continues. And it's all in part because of DSP. He is the one that makes the wheel of shit continue, because he is the shit master. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.